The message reached the outer edge of the Sol system after traveling for 3 months through quantum-encrypted channels. It was desperate, fragmented, and addressed to a species most of the galaxy had forgotten existed. Ambassador Kira Voss received the transmission in her office aboard Titan Station, humanity's last operational deep space facility. The holographic image that materialized showed a Theran commander, his usually pristine crystalline features cracked and dulled by exhaustion. Humans, if any of you still exist, the Devourer swarm has returned. Zephyria Prime has fallen. The Altarian Empire is gone. We've lost half the galaxy in 6 months. The commander's voice broke with desperation. The ancient treaties speak of your species as the galaxy's last resort. We invoke the Accords of Terra Prime. Humanity, please, we need you. Kira stared at the message long after it ended. Around her, Titan Station hummed with the quiet efficiency of a civilization that had withdrawn from galactic affairs millennia ago. Through the viewport, Earth hung like a blue jewel in space, peaceful and seemingly defenseless. 5,000 years. That's how long humanity had remained silent after the Void War nearly destroyed all sentient life. They'd won that ancient conflict, but the cost had been unimaginable. In the aftermath, humanity had made a choice: retreat to Sol System, tend their gardens, and let the galaxy rebuild itself in peace. But the Accords still existed. Ancient documents signed when the galaxy was young, when species faced extinction from threats beyond imagination. Emergency protocols that gave any civilization the right to call upon humanity's aid in the darkest hour. Kira activated her communicator. Council of Terra. Within hours, signals began emanating from Sol System for the first time in 5 millennia. Not the crude radio waves the galaxy remembered from humanity's early days, but something far more advanced: quantum broadcasts that reached every inhabited system simultaneously. Admiral Marcus Chun materialized as a hologram in the emergency sessions of every surviving government, his aged face bearing the weight of centuries. This is Terran Fleet Command. We acknowledge the activation of the ancient Accords. The Sol Defense Force is mobilizing. Across the galaxy, alien commanders paused their desperate evacuations. The Sol Defense Force? Most military databases didn't even have records of human ships beyond primitive chemical rockets. They were about to learn why their ancestors had been very, very wrong. The first sign came from the Kepler Nebula, where Devourer bioships had been converting entire star systems into raw organic matter. Long-range sensors detected massive gravitational anomalies. Not ships, but something far stranger. When the anomalies resolved, they revealed structures that defied classification. Kilometer-long constructs that seemed to be grown rather than built, their surfaces shifting between metal and something disturbingly organic. They moved through space like living things, but their energy signatures suggested technology beyond current galactic understanding. What are those things? Demanded General Thax of the surviving hegemony forces. The answer came from Admiral Chun himself, his voice carrying across quantum channels with quiet authority. Those are Gardner-class bioships. We've had 5,000 years to think about warfare, General, to evolve it, to perfect it. The Devourer swarm, which had consumed entire civilizations without slowing, met the human fleet in the Vega system. The battle lasted exactly 7 minutes. When it ended, the Devourer bioships weren't destroyed, they'd been converted. Their ravenous hunger turned inward, their consumption protocols rewritten to process their own fleet into raw materials. How is this possible? Whispered the Theran commander who'd sent the original message. Admiral Chen's response was gentle, but carried an edge that made entire species remember why their ancestors had feared humans. 5,000 years ago, we realized that the greatest warriors aren't those who destroy their enemies. They're those who turn their enemies into allies. The galaxy taught us to fight. Our isolation taught us to think. As humanity's true fleet emerged from Sol System, not hundreds of ships, but hundreds of thousands, each one a fusion of biology and technology that shouldn't have been possible. The surviving civilizations understood why the ancient accords existed. Humanity hadn't been sleeping for 5 millennia. They'd been evolving warfare itself, preparing for the day when the galaxy would need them again. The silence was over.